girls, we need to get one thing right. Let's just get one thing right. Our time is more precious than the time of men. Nobody wants to say it, but I will say it. Girls, your time is more precious than the time of men. Time is time. In reality, ours is more valuable because we have a clock on our bodies, but these men, they don't really. Dating is a thing where everybody is like glamorizing it, making it seem like it's cool, it's this and that, and like just have fun, and like, you know, my friend's dating him and I gotta date his friend, and ooh, none of that. We date to marry because we have a purpose. We have a purpose in this world. We're trying to leave a legacy. Even if you ain't trying to leave a legacy, you're trying to leave some kids behind. First thing you should be asking a man is, are you looking for something serious? 98% of the time, they will reply with, no, I'm not looking for anything serious right now. I just want to have some fun. Do I look like a playground? Do I look like some sort of a theme park? Do I look like a roller coaster to you? You want to have some fun? Play around? You have me wrong, brother. Very wrong. You are very stupid if you think like this one. Hey, I tell you, brother, you're very wrong, this one. Don't accept that from a guy, first of all. Even if he does, go have fun somewhere else. No. This is a serious corner. Go play. Have fun with the other girls. Yeah. Nah, seriously. That should be the biggest red flag. If you stay with the guy trying to come, if you think that, girls, you are so pure. I just love it. You guys are so pure. You think that you can change a man who wants to have some fun and make him into a loyal man. Make him want to commit to you and marry you, put a ring on it. Sorry, sister. Very sorry. This one is very wrong idea. It's very wrong. You have to think like realistic. You gotta know that this guy just wants some nyash. Yeah, that's all he wants. So, are you gonna give him the benefit of the doubt? You're gonna give him the chance to test drive you? To test drive you. You're gonna give him the chance to test drive you. Are you a vehicle? No, let me say, are you a Toyota vehicle? Are you a Toyota Prius right now? Or are you a Toyota Corolla? Please tell me. Maybe a Tarago. I'm trying to figure you out. Because if you are letting a man test drive you before he puts this on it, he will never ever put this on it because he's already had it. He's had the dessert. So why should he, like, why should he put a ring on it? So the first thing you are gonna ask a guy is, are you looking for something serious? Are you looking for something that could possibly lead to marriage? It shouldn't even be possibly. Like, I know that sounds dramatic, but it should not even be possibly. Like, if a guy wants to marry a girl, it's like simple as that. I want a wife. I'm looking for a wife to be. Like, do you want to be that potential girl that I marry and have kids with? Like, are you gonna be that? It's not like, I gotta think about it, like, you know what I mean? Like, after, like, you and I get to know each other. Get to know each other means having fun. Like the playground, the roller coaster. You don't want to get to know each other too long. Man, do you know what? It's very controversial, this topic. It is very controversial because my views on it, okay, I have experience, okay? I was married before. I have experience and I have 2 kids, by the way, in case I haven't mentioned that before on this channel. I have a girl and a boy, and I was married before, and I know exactly the way men think. I studied their minds. Men want something they can chase. I've said this before. They are hunters. They want to hunt you down. Sounds a bit blunt, but that's the only way you're gonna understand when I'm blunt. He wants to hunt you down. You are not gonna put yourself on a silver platter and say, eat me. With this look on your face. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't embarrass yourself. Get out of here. No, for real. For real, for real. To that question you ask him, are you looking for something serious? If he replies to you with something along the lines of, no, I'm just here for fun. I just want to have a little bit of fun. I'm still young. I'm not ready to settle down yet. I'm still trying to organize my finances. Get the fuck out of here. Bye. Bye-bye. You see me? You see what I did right there? So the reason why we put a stop to things at that level is because we do not want our emotions to get into it. We don't want a relationship that's going to end up falling apart because we have two different goals. So basically, you are trying to filter out the right ones at an early stage. No better way to filter it out than ask that question. It's like, it's a yes or no type of question. It's a hot or cold type of question. Do you know what I mean? And I like it because it's a good icebreaker. So when you are courting a potential husband-to-be, aka future hubby, when you are courting him, that is the question you ask first. Don't forget about his name. We don't even want names here. We don't want names. That is the main question. Make it known that you want to settle down, because I think guys, they need to be told the thing. They can't read our minds. Like, they need to be told what you want. Like, he could assume, or for all he knows, you want to have fun too. So you gotta let him know that you're ready to settle down. You want somebody that you can get serious with, somebody that you can introduce to your family, and somebody you can have kids with potentially, and somebody that you can make yours, yeah. And you gotta know whether he wants the same too. Otherwise, if he doesn't, bye-bye. Bye, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Vibes, you get me? That's the vibes we're on, yeah. So in the US, yeah, in the 1970s, they did a survey about like the ages men and women get married on average, right? So the men back then would get married at around 23 years old, and the women would get married around 20 years old. I know, sounds young, yeah? So young. African type shit. I like that. But now, it's like men get married at 30 and women get married at 28. Look at the difference. 52 years, yeah? Look at the difference in the ages people are settling down. And this is on average, so it could be on this side of the 30s. Crazy. So this is why we are asking this question, because most guys that you're probably going to talk to if you're in your 20s or in your teens or like late teens, most guys you're going to talk to are not ready to settle down, as they are not 30 yet, you know? So that's why you gotta weed them out. Sorry, my scarf is acting up. Silk scarves are a hassle. Gosh. Our rules still apply to a man that we want to settle down with, right? You still gotta act like that bad bitch. You still gotta act hard to get. You still gotta be somewhat like of a hunt. Like, this is gotta be a hunt. He has to hunt you, pursue you, and turn it. I swear to God, today I was listening to a podcast. These Somali boys were talking, and they were saying, like, we want a girl to turn us down. That's what they said. We want girls to say no to us, because if everyone said yes to you, he said that would be so suspicious. Like, that would be so weird. It would be nasty. Like, every girl like slobbering over you. Like, he said that's yuck. He said, yes, we want girls to turn us down. Yes, we want girls to play hard to get so we can chase them. This is their mentality, man. This is what men want. They want the hunt. They want the chase. So act hard to get, even if you're dying over this guy. Soul out. Dying over him. Still act like a bad bitch. Act like a bad bitch. You're unavailable. You're busy. Yeah. You're getting the bag. Yeah. You're just too cool for school, man. Type shit. You're just too cool for him. Frankly, you don't even have the time for him because you're talking to other guys too. Do you know what I mean? You've got options. Options on options. Have you ever had options on options? I have. You gotta have options for your options. If your options act up, you got options to replace those options. Oh my God, I'm telling you, it's the recipe. So the thing is, when you are looking to date, to marry, you need to see things objectively. I've mentioned it on the channel before. Seeing things objectively helps so much, because once you look at things with your emotions out of it, with bias out of it, with like anything that can persuade you out of it, then you see things clearly. So obviously I've been in love before. Love blinds you. It literally is like the worst cataracts you could see, like have. Like the worst cataracts. Your eyes are clouded. Clouded, I tell you. Your eyes are clouded. You cannot even see right from wrong. Do you know how much of a disability that is? Do you know how debilitating that is? Like not being able to see that this toxic guy is hurting you, and he's narcissistic, and he's doing the most, yeah? He's doing bits on bits to hurt you, but you can't see it because you're in love. Love blinded you. So try and figure the guy that you are interested in, try and figure him out before love comes into play. And you know what? Put love on the back burner. Who's got time for that right now? Put love on the back burner and assess this guy. Can you become a data analyst? Just for that moment. Become a detective. Facts. Why do you think I got this code on? Become a detective. Start doing analysis on this man. You gotta have boxes, man. And I have the ultimate checklist, yeah? The ultimate checklist to see if a man is for you. If you want to see that in another video, let me know, because I will blow your mind. Once you have this checklist done, then and only then, after you've done your detective work and your analysis, your data analysis, then you can make the decision on whether he's the one or not. On top of that, you also have to have people verify this man. Like, we're not talking about like verification badge type shit. You gotta have your friends. You gotta have your maybe like family members that are not so intense. Maybe like a sibling or something, a sister or a brother, to come and like suss this person out. One line that I suggest you use if you are a Muslim girl to see if a guy is serious about you, like genuinely serious. This is my secret, yeah? And I'm giving you my secret, so you better take it with care and caution. If a guy, listen up, let me get closer for the people in the back. If you want to test to see if a guy is serious or if he's genuine or anything like that, this is what you say. I want to bring my mahram, which is your brother, your dad, your uncle, or your son or something like that. I want to bring my mahram to our first date. Are you okay with that? Can you meet me with my mahram with me? Can you meet me then? If a guy says, no, I'm not going to meet you, that guy just wants to tap and go. Are you a credit card? Are you an FPOS machine? When you're being tapped and go, when a guy is tapping and going, are you an FPOS machine? No. So if he's not willing to see you the way Islam dictates it, the way that Allah dictated it, the way that the Prophet dictated it, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then he's out, man. This guy is here for bands. He's here for fun. We don't play games here. We don't play games, oh. So you get me? We don't play games. We didn't come here to play. So the main points of this was, make sure the guy is on the same page as you. You gotta analyze him up and down without having your emotions there. So you gotta check him objectively, alright? Without your bias, without your feelings, without you being in love with him, okay? Take that out, man. This is the one job a lady has. Yeah, listen clearly. The one job a lady has is to find the perfect father, or almost perfect father, for her kids. How many of us have been effed up because of a shit dad? Let's be honest. It's like half the world, more than half, 70% of the world has been effed up because of a shit dad. So, what is your job? Your job is to find a good man for your future kids. People don't think like that. People think, oh, who's good for me? Who's good for me? Who's good for me? Yeah, this bad boy that you're chasing, that you think is good for you, that's giving you a release of epinephrine, that's giving you the release of adrenaline, that's giving you like these butterflies in your stomach, and that is not a good guy for your kids. I'm sorry. That is not a good dad for your kids. He's not even good for you, frankly. He's not good for you. You need to think ahead. Think 5 years, 10 years ahead. Is this guy gonna be good for my kids? Is he gonna be a good role model? Think about how he is with religion. I know a lot of people are struggling or like maybe don't believe in a God. A lot of people are finding it hard these days to keep to their faith. So just see where he's on. Maybe like you are Muslim like myself and he's non-Muslim. And you actually cannot marry each other. So just save yourself time. Don't catch feelings for a man you cannot physically marry. Oh my God, that's like the worst way to end a movie. Falling in love with a guy you can't marry. Or a married man. Even worse. Imagine falling in love with a married man. Oh, sorry. I'm out of that conversation. Wallah. I can't stay for this one. I'm not gonna go into the details of the guy's characteristics and all that. I could do a whole nother video on the boxes that need to be checked before you should marry a guy. But the main point of this is do not date to waste your time. Your time is precious, beautiful. Your time is precious, baby girl. Your time is so valuable that people should be paying you just to spend time with you. You get me? So why would you give it to a useless guy? A guy that gave you nothing except trauma, PTSD. A guy that gave you nothing but bad memories. Why should you give your time to somebody like that? So don't date for fun. Don't date for fun. Don't do it. Even if you're young and you're 17, 18, date to marry. Because you could date somebody for 5 years and still be married to them by your early 20s. So don't date for fun. Date to marry. And when you date to marry, your standards are so much higher. You're gonna be so picky, it's not funny. It could take you 6 years, 7 years just to find a spouse because the amount of pickiness you have then. But when you're dating for fun, you'd be hanging out with people that are very questionable. A lot of question marks around that kind of person. So please value yourself, know your worth. Once you know your worth and you know how fucking amazing you are and you know how expensive you are, we're not talking about money, yeah. The price tag, yeah, infinity, that's our price tag, yeah. Know your worth, know how expensive you are, know how amazing you are, know your worth, baby. Because once you know your worth, you're not gonna be giving out your time for free. You're not gonna be hanging out with the people that don't meet your standards. People that frankly don't have any standards. Oh, sorry. Don't get offended, but you can get offended if you want. This is the No Filter channel. This channel is no filter. No filter. I'm trying to cut down on swearing, but no filter. Yeah. Yeah, when this stuff gets tight, you know shit's about to go down. The final message is date to marry. Date to marry. That's basically what Islam is all about. That's what my faith is all about. You can't just date somebody for fun, sleep around. Like, that is not allowed. That is not allowed. You are supposed to, if you're gonna date somebody, it should involve a third person, which is your brother, your dad, like a male of some sorts. When men see other men, they tend to behave. I don't know if people fucking clock this. When men, a man that's dating you sees another man, i.e. your father, i.e. your brother, i.e. your uncle, i.e. your son or something, they behave. Clock it. Even my scarf agrees with me. They behave. They behave. They don't mistreat you. mostly, unless he's stupid. They don't mistreat you because they know that there's gonna be there's men he has to deal with. Once you mention that a man has to come meet your brother or something, they will run. They will run for the hills because they just want fun. And that is how you cancel out the bad from the good. Date to marry. And keep it halal. Always keep it halal. Very halal. We don't do haram We don't do haram stuff here. It's very haram. Don't meet the guys in the street. Don't go out to the clubs with the abdis. Don't wear very short clothes. Don't hug the boys. Don't kiss the boys. Very bad. That one. Very bad. That one's very bad. Don't wink at the boys. Astaghfirullah. Don't wink. Very bad, this one. Don't wink. What else here? Don't cook the food for the boys. It's not marriage. It's marriage. The boys, don't cook the food for him. Why you cook the food for him? Why you cook the food for him? It's not marriage to you. Huh? Stupid girl. Very stupid girl. Very stupid. Very stupid. Yes. And don't go with the boys at very bad times. Don't go 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. 3 a.m. Are you playing tahajjud ما تكوني? Are you praying tahajjud with him? Quran kugutufa. Is he gonna read Quran on you at that time? Why are you going with him? Very bad. This one's very bad. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.